Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is EndingGamertag, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you guys everything we know about Season 5 for Fortnite Battle Royale. If you guys do go to enjoy the video at the very end, I would appreciate a like. Also, if there's anything that you guys want to see me improve upon, feel free to leave a comment down below, or if you think there's anything I did well in the video, feel free to leave a comment of that down below as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into this video. So as mentioned, I'll be sharing with you guys everything we know about Season 5 coming to Fortnite Battle Royale. This is not going to consist of theories or ideas or speculations that people have, because of course there's thousands of things like that are out there. So I'm going to talk about simply leaks and new things that have came into the game recently that could imply a transition from Season 4 to Season 5 and give us a little bit of an insight on what Season 5 might include. Now granted, as I mentioned, I don't want to talk about speculations. Obviously I'm going to talk about several different things, and not every single one of them can be true. As we know, Epic Games is basically known for being very inconsistent. They'll add things and they'll take it back like 20 minutes later. They'll say they're going to do things to the game and then not even do anything remotely close to that. So of course, some of these leaks that were released at the beginning of Season 4 talking about Season 5 could very well not even be the case anymore, as Epic Games decided they want to change it entirely and take a completely different direction with Season 5. Let's go ahead and hop into the leak that I'm actually talking about. Now, if you actually head on over to the Forbes website, a very credible source for just about anything news related or update related, they talk about how some of the biggest leakers of Fortnite ever have talked a little bit about Season 5. Now, I don't want to read the entire thing word for word, so I'm just going to break it down and read the most important parts. They go on to state, the data miners claim to know about something big coming in Fortnite Season 5, literally something big. While there have been no further clues about this since the original introduction of the monster footprint in Season 4, two Epic buddies believe they validated a leak from about a month ago, that the monster is called the Leviathan and will be part of a huge new mode in Fortnite. Here's the month ago leaked passage they're citing from a now deleted Reddit post claiming inside information about Season 5. Then the website goes on to quote what the leakers had mentioned. They say two new LTMs, which is limited time modes, will be coming near the end of Season 4. A 50v50, but one person in one team will control the big Leviathan, and a team with the Leviathan have to escort him to Wailing Woods or Greasy Grove. The other team has to take it down before it's too late. There's infinite lives in the game mode but no building. They also recently found a hidden message in the audio files of the game's latest update, a code that translates to both the location of the monster footprint and the location of Moisty Mire. They believe this validates the old theory, and if that's true, it may be worth looking at what else the person had to say, which includes all of the listed. Now I'm going to talk about everything they listed. Again, this is at the very beginning of Season 4, so some of these things have not came true, most likely meaning that Epic Games decided to take a different path or just decided not to add it. The first leak was that the meteor contained an egg which hatches a Leviathan, and as we know, this was not true. The meteor actually had like a capsule inside of it, and every single week, of course, it has been broken open more and more. They also state that the second LTM is a 50v50, which was the case. Also that most of the craters will be gone and filled in, but Tilted will be 80% destroyed by the Leviathan in Season 5. As we know, that part is extremely accurate at the beginning, stating that most of the craters will be gone and filled in. The biggest crater, which is Dusty Divot itself, has been filled in with grass and trees. You know, it hasn't necessarily gone away, but it has been filled in like this person has mentioned. And then the other craters around the map included Tilted, the one by Haunted Hill. Several other craters that were at the beginning of Season 4 are completely gone and no longer there. And then they state again that Tilted will be 80% destroyed by the Leviathan in Season 5. I'm not sure if this is going to be the case due to the fact that when Season 4 came and Tilted was basically destroyed, the game itself sort of was a lot slower. It wasn't nearly as action-packed, and I feel like Epic Games saw the reaction and the feedback that they were getting and decided to bring back Tilted the way it was. And now Tilted's finally back to its original state. It's where all of the aggressor players go, so I cannot see it being destroyed in Season 5. However, these leakers have mentioned that they did find it in the game files and that it could be taking place. They also mentioned that just like in PUBG, there will be a red zone. Now, if you guys know about PUBG's red zone, basically what it is, it's a red circle, basically called the red zone. And basically the red zone has airstrikes coming down to it. Basically mortars are hitting at several locations. And I know a lot of players have been wanting this recently in the game. A lot of people have talked about this. So this could very well be taking place at any point throughout Season 5. Then talk about the Season 5 theme, which is going to be a historical theme with Roman, Greeks, and Egyptian skins. They also mentioned that the Tier 100 skin is the Flying Dutchman. They also mentioned that a new impulse trap will launch you unexpectedly into the air. I feel like this is what actually came with the bouncer pad. Although it's not necessarily a trap, it does launch you in the air, and sometimes it is very unexpected. It can be used as a trap, as a lot of players will set this up in a way that basically sends you over to different spike traps. But again, this part has came into the game as the bouncer pads, and then also that a Durburger meal is replacing the Slurp Juice. So basically it's going to act the same as a Slurp Juice in Season 5, however it is going to be a Durburger meal. As you guys know, the Durburger is basically a restaurant that's in the game. It's in Greasy Grove, and also for the soccer or football stadium, there's advertisements all around for Durburgers. So this is most likely coming true for Season 5. And then they also say that Save the World will be free by the time Season 5 ends. And this is also going to be true because Epic Games themselves have mentioned that Save the World will eventually be a free-to-play game mode. As of right now, I believe it's $30 to purchase. So yeah, by the end of Season 5, Save the World will be entirely free-to-play. Then Forbes goes on to talk about this, stating that Epic has recently sued a contractor which indirectly leaked info from QA testing someone who posted it on Reddit, which revealed the location of the Comet Strike and the superhero theme for Season 4. Again, the Season 5 Reddit post is now deleted, and I'm not sure why that would have happened unless someone was getting in big trouble for it. So again, Season 4 was leaked, as a lot of you guys know. There's a lot of YouTubers talking about it at that time. Someone who claimed that they worked for Epic Games had actually leaked information about Season 4, including the Comet Strike location and the superhero theme, and then they ended up getting sued and fired, which I think honestly is completely unnecessary and way over the top. And again, they also mentioned how this Season 5 Reddit post was deleted, and they're not sure why that is the case unless someone is getting in a lot of trouble for it. So that alone tells us basically a lot about what's going on. Again, if Epic Games is going with the same route, which they typically do, sometimes they won't, then this is definitely what we might see in Season 5. Otherwise, you know, it could be a little different. But then something I thought was very interesting is that this article then talks about the rocket, which is taking place in Fortnite Battle Royale. They go on to state, one mysterious thing about all of this is that no one seems to know what's going on with the rocket. If there has been anything teased all season long, it's the launch of the rocket, which now seems like it's going to happen either in week 10 of Season 4 or to kick off Season 5. While some theories say the rocket is used as a weapon against the Leviathan in that game mode, nothing about recent leaks seem to confirm that. As for the Leviathan, a giant monster roaming around the map does seem sort of cool, though I do find it weird that there have almost been no hints about it other than the singular footprint for the last 10 weeks. The meteor did not hatch a baby Leviathan, it hatched a visitor blockbuster skin, so perhaps this isn't going to pan out. Or perhaps the Leviathan is something teased more during Season 5 instead of right now. I guess we'll know more in the coming weeks. Now as for the rocket, if you were loaded onto any Fortnite game, any game mode, if you were to look at the TVs that are scattered all throughout the map, you'll see that it has a countdown. Then if you were to look at the news for Fortnite Battle Royale, so if you were to log in, go into the lobby, and look at the news, they state this. They say get in match on Saturday by 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and look to the sky. It only happens once. Now this could very well be the rocket, as we don't really know what else could necessarily be in the sky, and also as it does match up with the countdown on the TVs. So that'll give us a lot more information, maybe not necessarily about Season 5, but a lot more information just basically about what's going on with the rocket itself, as again, nobody necessarily knows what's going on with the rocket. Of course, I didn't want to talk about any theories or speculations in this video because I didn't want to lead anyone in the wrong direction or give anyone false hope. However, of course, if you guys would like to give your own speculations and theories, let me know in the comment section down below about what this rocket could be. And most of you guys probably, as if you're watching this right now, the rocket maybe has already taken off. So if you're watching this in the future, then you might have a little bit more insight than me as of right now. So I guess we'll find out a little bit more in the upcoming days as I will update you guys on my channel. So that's it for this video. I just want to talk about a little bit about Season 5, everything we know about it. Now I could talk about emotes and other things that are coming with Season 5 that we basically know, but I figured I'd just keep this video in the general discussion of the theme and also other main leaks about Season 5 storyline and what will be coming in Fortnite Battle Royale. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it interesting, let me know by leaving a like down below. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, if you're new around here and you want to see more content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe down below. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name's EndingGamertag. I'll see you later. Adios.
Bye.